sickness wey people dey point hand, dey say to fiakwa, dey reject, dey disgrace the person wey get am pass mental sickness. Although this issue of stigma of mental sickness na general problem everywhere for the world, but e plenty pass for Africa. In fact, no be say only say e plenty, person wey get the mental illness e fit face harm, danger to im life. The amount of information wey people dey get about mental illness e dey very low, especially for Nigeria. Even though mental sickness fit happen to anybody, old, young, rich, poor, you go school or you no go school, you be black or white, you be ordinary person or you be person wey dey know for town wey be celebrity, people dey talk about mental illness for whisper and for shame. To come out in public come talk say person get mental illness, whether today o, whether for the time wey don pass o, e rare for Africa, including Nigeria. Stigmatization wey be the attitude of, disgracing a particular person because of how you think of that issue wey the person gets. Na this our developing world e dey pass because of the kind ignorance wey dey here. The thing wey people no sabi e plenty. People get very very wrong belief and bad belief about mental sickness, such as they believe say people wey get mental sickness they dey violent, they no dey fit do anything, or they no dey ever well at all. All this kind belief na old school appear, na olden days belief. E dey also bring about negative emotional reaction towards the person wey get the problem, and which in turn go come lead to discrimination. That discrimination e dey show in different ways. Some people dey do am openly, or some dey hide, dey do their own discrimination. For example, you no go just like that person wey get mental sickness, you go dey fear am, dey avoid am, or you go dey vex when you meet somebody wey get mental issue. You go dey even dey embarrass or dey abuse them. That thing wey dey call stigma, na ignorance dey cause am. So many of the tales of my life story and wrong information wey exist about mental sickness here for Nigeria include some belief like mental people, they fit predict their movements. People wey get mental sickness, they no dey ever well, especially once a person wey get mental sickness, e dey waka up and down. If e dey waka up and down, they believe say this one e no fit well again. Some people dey wey still believe say people wey get mental illness na them dey responsible for the thing wey dey do them. Say na them use their hand cause wetin dey do them. Some also believe say all this kind of sickness get spiritual thing wey cause am, and say na only spiritual means they fit take cure am. All these things na wrong belief. Each of these wrong belief and information, we go discuss am more in detail for another video. Abeg, make una check am. Wetin dey also dey increase wrong information na all this Nigerian home video. Another reason wey people dey get stigma against people wey get mental sickness na due to, number one, some kind strange behavioral symptom of some types of mental sickness. Yes, some type of mental sickness fit come up with some kind funny, strange, dramatic symptoms, strange symptoms. You fit see am for group of mental sickness. When e plenty come join together, they call am psychotic disorder. For example, for mental sickness wey they call schizophrenia, e fit manifest itself for person as some strange behavior, like talking to yourself, laughing for no reason. You just dey talk anyhow, you go dey talk off points. Most people dey only recognize these symptoms, say na this one be say person get mental sickness, but there are many other types wey no fit show itself in a way wey be say person go dey talk, dey laugh, or make dey do some strange things wey go make you dey think say the person get mental sickness. Depression especially the one we know too harsh, the one they call mild or moderate depression. Now, one example, people know they see them as mental sickness because most people will get the depression. If you see them, they go appear normal, they go look normal. Also, depression now a word where people they use them as, you know, a big English, you know, all these like BB grammar, and plenty people know to see them as mental illness. Therefore, most people, they will be more comfortable to, you know, to say, okay, oh, person get depression, but not be say to hear say they get schizophrenia, because they believe say symptom of depression, you know, you no go to open you to stigmatization, you no go to let people disgrace you. But the truth be say depression self na mental sickness like schizophrenia, but in this case the part of your health where they affected pass na your mood. Whereas for schizophrenia, the thought process as person take the processing thinking, now they majorly get problem. If you not manage depression well, if it even progress to waiting or what they call depression with psychosis, we be say person go get that depression, how they manifest some kind funny strange symptoms. Number two, we say as we take the see mental sickness for video, for radio, we take the hear about them, for book where people write, just media, as media take the show mental sickness, now they contribute to stigma. Most of the time, Nigerian movies, they show mental sickness as spiritual attack. Mental sickness, they show for these movies as say na punishment for person wey do bad thing, or say na the thing wey one wish or one demon talk against somebody, na him catch am so, or say someone wey get bitterness against person, na wey get mental illness. The way they take show the drama na as people take the believe am, wey be say no be real, but people just believe say na so that thing they be, then they exaggerate and come twist am to the show wetin no be as e take dey, just to make sure say the people wey dey watch am go enjoy wetin they watch. But with the thing wey this media dey show wey no dey correct, e dey make people no get true knowledge of the situation of mental sickness. Another reason why there is stigma na because people no dey understand the BB grammar wey dem dey use. For example, that phrase wey dem dey call mental illness and physical illness, e dey make people think say mental things na spiritual, while physical na the one wey dey see, dey understand. But no be so. The function wey be say na the mind dey handle am is called mental function. Remember say mental means mind. Mental sickness dey come about when some of the processes or some of the things wey dey involved for the working of the function of the mind, e get abnormal, e become abnormal. Now that one dey cause mental sickness. Just like cardiac refers to the heart, renal refer to the kidney, hepatic means the liver, endocrine they refer to your hormonal system. The word mental refers to things wey relate to the mind. Where mind dey na for inside brain, na there mind dey. Another thing be say, number 4, people also view the mind and body as separate entities. That is, dem be different thing entirely. They no join themselves. Mind na mind, body na body. But this form of thinking, this kind of thinking, na from all these olden days, 17th century, when one Greek person wey dey think, the reason wey they call philosopher, the man talk say mind and body na two separate thing dem be, say they no relate to each other. But for this time wey we dey talk, medical science still never come up. E just dey new. People just dey recently discover things about medical science and about the body of the human being. So many things they lack for their understanding, and so many things we do not fit explain for that time. However, now where scientific understanding of our body just increase, all this wrong information we will get wey dem get that time, dem don throw am, especially for developed countries like obodo oyibo dem don comot all those wrong information wey dem get about human body. But e dey painful say for Africa na still all this old school olden days belief na about non-scientific view, or the way wey dem take dey see the body, the mind and mental illness, na we still dey follow. A lot of people for Nigeria still believe, even when evidence brekete, say mental illness or mental sickness or abnormal mental situation is supernatural. Reason are like this: when person don shock, don take alcohol, the alcohol don dey carry am, that person, the level wey that person don dey, na level of say im mental state don change, and that change e go show itself as irrational speech. That is, e no go dey talk normal, e go dey jam talk, dey talk anyhow, e go dey do anyhow. E fit dey cry when nobody dey beat am, e fit dey laugh when nobody dey make am laugh, e fit dey dance whether if person no even play music for am, go just dey do anyhow. This manifestation, e dey show say that person im mind dem don change am for am, and wetin cause am na the chemical wey be alcohol. So the question now be say, if alcohol na chemical wey fit change the mental state of a human being, na im be say e make sense to believe say mental system na biological, and that chemistry of the body e don change. If the mind wey be say na im be the seat of all the mental work be dey outside body, how can a chemical wey dem take inside body come change am?